Hello everyone, and welcome back to my The Last of Us Part 2 Grounded Mode Stealth, No Damage, All Collectibles walkthrough. That title's always a bit of a mouthful to say. This is Part 5. We're in the train station at the moment. We got a bunch of guys in front of us, and there's also some clickers to the left. There's one on the immediate left of the door that I just looked at there on my left, and there's also one over on the right side. So you need to move slowly here. You need to be careful. We're waiting for the right moment to take these guys out. One thing I might have mentioned in previous parts is that sometimes if you hit a checkpoint, the enemy's positions will change slightly. So that kind of helps at times. That's why I don't really feel like this walkthrough is helpful for permadeath. But what we're waiting for here is for this guy to get to this point, and then we can grab him and pull him back. After checkpoint, the human NPC's movements seem to be a lot more less randomized, or a lot less randomized than if you do it straight away entering the area without hitting a checkpoint. So if you die once or just hit the checkpoint, it kind of helps to figure these areas out. Like I've mentioned before, this run is segmented. It's sort of done piece by piece and then put together afterwards. Kind of just for, maybe some help. If you get stuck with no ammo in an area or you've got low health, this can show you how to get through an area without taking any damage. Or using very few resources, and I only really use resources in this playthrough if I really, really have to, like it's absolutely necessary. I want to avoid it at all costs. But we moved up to this sort of little box in the middle of the area here and waited for the guy that was further away from us to turn his back, and then grabbed the one that was kind of near the box and just leave the body behind this box, otherwise the other guy's going to see it if he turns around and comes back. You got a couple of options here. You can take it slow and take out the enemies. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Or you can try and wait for these two human NPCs to be about where they are now and head for that train and just go in. If you take your time and manage to take all of these guys out, there are some extra resources in this area that you can get. So I would recommend trying to take them out just for those extra resources if you're struggling. If you're doing grounded mode yourself, you know that it's definitely stingy when it comes to bullets and stuff to make items and whatnot. But it's up to you. I can't quite remember what I did. I know you can do either one. I'm not sure if I bailed or if I killed everything in the area. But to get the resources that are here, you're going to have to take out the clickers as well. But they're stationary. Another thing you could do as well if you want to be a little bit more noisy is throw some sort of distraction object like a bottle or a brick. And then the clickers will all hear it and run after the human NPCs. And it's kind of fun just to sit back and watch the battle sometimes and see what happens. Sometimes the clickers win. Sometimes the humans win. It's just a free little bit of entertainment that the game provides. But right here I've moved up to this train. You want to make sure you move up here when this human NPC is moving through the train the other way. That way she won't see you when you sneak up on her like this. And when you get to a point where you've only got one human NPC left, it makes life a lot easier because you can manipulate their movements and stuff, or follow their movements a hell of a lot easier, Whereas if you've got more than one, a lot of the time their paths will intersect and you'll try and sneak up on one and the other one will see you, and it can get pretty frustrating. Right, so that's all of the humans taken out, I think. There's 4 clickers in this area. 2 of them are to my left right now and 2 of them are to the right. They're all stationary. We only really want to take out 2 of them. If you really wanted to be OCD about it, you could take out the other 2. I've mentioned this in previous parts, I know, but just in case you've joined us on this part, you can see me here moving very, very slowly to sneak up on the clicker. And at this point in my playthrough, I didn't know that if you go prone, you can move pretty much as fast as you want to whilst prone. You might want to keep a bit of distance. If you get too close, sometimes they'll hear you, but you don't have to move slow like this. I know you've probably experienced trying to sneak up on clickers while crouched, and they've heard you because their hearing is so sensitive on grounded mode. But there's the one clicker right there. Again, these guys are stationary. You can see the other one kind of in the distance here, and I'm literally trying my very hardest to move as little as possible. very, very slowly. It's just so hard to move the control stick just that ever so slight amount so that Ellie moves, because there's kind of like a thin line between pressing it enough so that she moves and not moving, and you've got to really get it in that finite area to make sure she moves really slowly. But that's all you should need to take out in this room, and you can have a little search around, get a couple of bullets out of the drawers. I do a lot of scavenging in this run. As it is a walkthrough, it's not really a speed run, it's pretty much a slow run. I go as slow as possible. I've done a permadeath playthrough as well that I'll be posting once I've completed this playthrough, but that'll just be in one chunky video because I literally just ran through everything. I put it on easy and just did it, I think it was per chapter, and just slammed through the entire game. I think it was like 9 hours or something. You can definitely beat the game a lot faster than that, but I was just running through. I still use some secure strategies to like stay alive because it's permadeath. You don't want to die, right? So the other two clickers I was telling you about are down there, and originally when I was trying to figure out this part, I threw a pipe bomb at them, or a Molotov, to kill them. I'd recommend not doing that because we've got a bit coming up where you've got to fight 2 Shamblers, and you're going to need all the resources we've collected so far as in regards to Molotovs. Did I say flamethrowers? I meant Molotovs. And the trap mine bomb things. You're going to need all of them. You're going to need 2 of both of those to kill the Shamblers. Because killing them with ammo is just a massive ammo sink. You can do it if you want to, or you can just try and run past them. But if you want to get the collectibles, there's a collectible that's on one of the Shamblers in that area, so you need to kill them if you want to get collectibles. This clicker's going to attack right here. Forget that guy. And we're moving on through the train. So,
yeah, thanks.
Damn right you're okay. At the back of the train, it's another collectible.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Right, we got some supplements there. Collectible for Jules. It's kind of a cool story that you get. I think this is the first collectible you get for this guy. Speed reading. Jules. Oh, hang on a sec. Jules, I hope you made it out and find this. The 2 of us got into a minor dust-up with some clickers, but we're still in one piece. Hold up here for the night to lick our wounds. The long-dead body of a man watched over us. A gruesome reminder of why we're doing this. This infection, it really was a warning. Better to live off the land than remain in this rotting mess. Zachary says if we keep heading north, we'll hit the Seraphite encampment in a couple of days. He calls it Haven, and they built it all themselves. Hearing him talk about it, it was hard not to get inspired, even optimistic. I pray for your safety. I hate to think of what Isaac will do. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I had to change the quality in my editing software there. If I put it on preview, it's like a little preview window I'm watching this back in. It's kind of blurry, I couldn't quite read the text, so I was a second behind.
Scars. I wonder if that's who made all those murals. And gutted all those wolves. Everyone in this city's a fucking psycho. No shit.
Gotta get my speed reading on. It's not easy. Alright, so ahead here there's another collectible underneath the train car. Just here somewhere. There it is. Let's grab that. It's a trading card. Let's have a read. Speed reading time, let's go. This is the Imp. Brains 100, Brawn 40, affiliation, the New Dogs. An impossibly fiendish, sprite-like creature. Some say she was created in Dr. Ruckman's laboratory, others say she came from a parallel dimension. Whatever the case may be, people always underestimate her capability for mischief until it is way too late. She possesses the Shriek, a high-pitched vocal attack capable of incapacitating an entire army, but capturing her is worth the risk of confronting the New Dogs. Her mysterious psychic connection with Dr. Ruckman means she is often the only one who knows where he is at any given moment. Villain. Okay, giving myself a little more time to read those now. I know in the earlier parts I was missing a lot of stuff because I wasn't really giving myself enough time to read them, but if you miss anything, you can always pause up the video and give it a read. That's what the video's there for. That's the beauty of a video.
Jesus. Have you ever seen anything like this? Bloaters have acid spores. That didn't sound like a bloater.
Okay. So, up here you've got to use a rope to jump across a gap, but before you do that, come over here and open up this door. I think there's some scrap in this room somewhere, but there's also a workbench, and if you're trying to get all collectibles, even if you don't want to upgrade your weapons, you want to access the workbench and then back out of it. I'm saving my my parts to upgrade the bow when we get it, because that's a stealth weapon and that's always handy.
What's the plan? Got another ladder across there. Okay. How do we get to it?
Way ahead of you, Dina. Way ahead of you. Okay. So after this video, we'll be done with Seattle Day 1 as Ellie. Still got a big chunk of the game to go. But I'm not really aiming for speed with this series. We don't want to go up this ladder. I'm going to go through the door. Have a little look around for parts or anything useful. Don't think there's anything in here. Let's go into the vent.
This way.
I think this series is probably going to end up being 20 parts long or so. Right. So follow the vents around.
Me neither.
I feel like it would be pretty cool if you had to fight some enemies in the vents in the few sections where you are crawling through the vents. So I definitely had to try this area a few times. The Shamblers are very, very difficult to deal with, but what we're trying to do is sneak past them, and one of the for the moment at least, we are going to kill them both. We want to get to the other side of this area and take out the runners first. And one of the Shamblers comes down the corridor that's in front of us right now and sort of stands in front of the door and then goes back. These guys are like clickers. They can't see you. They use their sonar, shriek vision, whatever the hell it is. When they do that roar, they're essentially scanning the area, so you want to make sure you're in cover when they do that roar, and providing you move slowly, they shouldn't hear you. And don't forget about the thing I talked about with going prone, and that can probably help you out a little bit with this area. I didn't know that at this point. Had to figure it out all on my own, and it took me a minute to figure that out. Alright, so once he's waddled off around that corner, we're going to move into here. And the other Shambler is moving around in this area, and obviously you've got runners and they can see you. So you want to play this very carefully. We're waiting for this one runner to be in the position it's in right now. And I'm going to move up on him and try and get him before the Shambler turns around. And if you do this correctly, Dina should go and get the other infected that's on the right. You can see her move in for it. If she doesn't, when you've killed this one, you want to move into the room and try and take him out. You might need to wait for the Shambler to do another cycle around. Make sure he's not looking in your direction when you go and deal with that. But there's two runners, or normal infected, and the two Shamblers. I came in here and had a little look around for pickups just to see if there's any items or anything in here and double check that there's no more infected. I don't think there are. And I don't think there's any pickups in here either, which kind of sucks, but the one thing you're going to have to do is take out the Shamblers if you want to get all the collectibles, because one of them drops a collectible when you kill them. So if you just want to leave, you might be able just to open the gate that's ahead of me right now and escape, although I'm not sure if it takes too long or if it's too loud and it'll attract the Shamblers. It's possible it will attract them. I've never actually tried to just bail out of this area. But I've got 2 trap mines and 3 Molotovs, I think, and they're going to come in very handy during this fight. That's what we're going to use to take these guys out, just to make our life a lot easier. And as we're doing this no damage, we can't really get close to these guys because they spit out that toxic gas stuff that injures you if you're just standing in it. So I'm going to come back over here and take a look at the first Shambler that we were looking at before, who is down here somewhere, I think. Yeah. I'm going to put a trap mine down. At the right time. Just gotta wait for him to make his cycle. One thing about doing this stuff stealth is you have to be seriously patient at times and just wait for the right moment to do things. This guy comes pretty close to us and then turns around and walks back. And when he walks back, I'm gonna come out and put the trap down pretty much to where he just walked to. And we'll just wait it out, wait for him to walk off. And even these guys have slight randomizations to the way they move. Like you can see turn back to face us there. They don't always do that. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. Kind of can make things a little bit difficult. But you can see these guys' footprints on the floor, which makes it a little bit easier to tell where they're going to stop and start walking, and if you're actually going to drop your trap in their path. So the good thing about doing this way is the Shambler doesn't actually know where you are. You'll hear the noises if you've been detected, but they won't come to your location because obviously it's just a trap. They don't know where you are. It sort of alerts the other one because of the noise. But we'll wait here for that to go off and then chuck a Molotov when he's in range. Still doesn't see me because he's got to do that scream thing, and I think this hit both of them, so that should kill the one. And at this point I wanted to put my other trap down because I knew he was going to come towards me and just run away. And there we go, he's done for. Beautiful. It's exactly what we wanted. And if you don't want to take any damage, just wait in this area for the gas to clear.
Fuck these assholes.
Yeah, fuck these assholes.
They get you? No, I'm clean.
I've still got
Shamblers?
a trap mine.
Is that what they call them? Yeah. Where the hell do Shamblers come from? I don't fucking know. But they're disgusting.
And there's another journal entry. Let's have a little look at that then. Have a quick read. When I think about him, all I see is open skin, slack jaw. Oh, well, okay, I maybe not. Or maybe it was, I think we might have already read that. Am I going back here to see what's new? No? Ah, it was just a Shambler note. So it was the page on the right that was new there. Maybe I've already read the one on the left in a previous part, I can't quite remember. It's been a minute. Either way, we're done here, and we're going to go to the right and open up this door.
Let's see where this takes us.
Or shut up.
Take your time. Almost done. Okay.
Okay. Well, that was well timed. Right, off we go then. So, I think I may have,
It looks clear.
Oh.
As far as I can see. Good.
Right. There's
Shamblers? As if the others weren't bad enough. Guess that's nature for you. Yeah, well, nature's an asshole.
Nature is an asshole. We got a shotgun shell there, always useful. I think in this room there's a collectible somewhere. Let's see. Which room are we in? I'll know it when I see it. Yeah, I think we want to head to the back of the room and crawl under this desk. And go around. I'm pretty sure there's a trading card in here. And there's some more explosive stuff. Always good to be getting those resources, some weapon parts, and a trading card. Very nice, thank you. Dr. Daniela Starr. Brains 100, Brawn 60, Affiliation Future Alliance. Recruited by Sparks, Century 22 out of Titan's Best Science Academy. Brilliant Daniela Starr was assigned to the Ion Engine Development Team. Under the watchful eye of her colleagues, she came up with the plans that exceeded everyone's wildest expectations. But when she learned her superiors planned to use her technology for energy weapons, she scuttled her research and fled to Ganymede. Now, under the protection of the Future Alliance, she is on the verge of developing mankind's first, faster-than-light vessel. Hero. Cool. That's another one. I think there's 50 trading cards and 20 journal entries. There's a hell of a lot of artifacts, like the normal collectibles. There's a ton of those. I'm pretty sure it's close to 150. There's some more weapon parts there that I nearly missed. And then we're going through this door. I think there's more collectibles around here. Yeah, here's one. No reading on this one, but it's just a,
Hey, doesn't this look like the lady from the Scar graffiti? Yeah.
It's like a carved figurine. Okay, so over here there's a note. This one's kind of hard to read. It says on the front, forget the code again, get me a soda and the code is yours, but also this one's kind of broken up. Miraculous survival in suburb, thought abandoned. Lower Queen Anne. Military forces were surprised yesterday to discover a whole community alive and well, while the surrounding neighborhoods were entirely overrun with victims of the cordyceps infection that's been ravaging the nation. These survivors had managed to keep their streets and homes clear all by themselves for the past 6 months. Found just days away from running out of food, it's a story worthy of calling a miracle. The community members unanimously credited their survival to one woman. Than just any ordinary prepper. She had luckily stocked her bunker for her entire neighborhood. When asked what inspired answer was she'd given a vision of the catastrophe, attributing the outbreak to a divine retribution. And it's kind of broken up in small sentences there. Feel free to have a read, but it doesn't really make much sense. It's just words. And it gets to the point where it's just letters. Can't really make a lot of sense of that, but it talks a little bit about what's her name? It's the Seraphied Saviour anyway. So smash open the drinks machine here and you've got the can and the code's on there. The code is 152 question mark question mark. Okay, enough hints. If you can't figure the rest out, I'm with the wrong man. So this code is for the door over here. So
Let's see.
1 5, I'm not sure if I messed this up a couple of times. 2 4 3. Oh, it's 15243 or 15234. 15243.
Did you do that?
So in this room, there's some pickups for you in the lockers, but also if you didn't get the weapon holster earlier on, I think it's in the pet store. When you're what's that opener in the open area where you're trying to get the gasoline. We do all that exploring to get all the collectibles around there. There's like a ton of different places you can go to. One of the places you go to is a pet store, and in the back we picked up a weapon holster. If you haven't got that, it's in here. But we've already got it, so it's not here. I'm pretty sure it does count as a collectible, but if you followed along with me all the way, you should have it already. Alright, and then we're going out this blue door and around, heading on this way. Let's keep going. This door's locked. We need to head to the left of this door.
There must be a way around. I like your optimism.
Right. So the Shamblers in this area, along with normal runners. If you head straight forward here, you can catch one of the runners off guard straight away. It turns its back to you and you can just take it out. Very nice. We're not going to take out the Shamblers, I don't think. We're just going to deal with the runners. You can get away from the Shamblers quite easily because they're slow, but The runners will see you if you're not careful. So we're going to wait for the right moment to take out this runner that's ahead of us. When it moves off to the left. I think it comes back around and towards you, so you can wait for the right moment. Yeah, there we go. Moving around this pipe. And we can take out this runner when it heads towards the hole that we just jumped through. Saving those supplements so I can get the faster stealth takedown, which really does help out a lot with Ellie. You can take people out so much quicker with that, but you get far less supplements in grounded mode. So another runner is ahead of us here. Hop up this ledge and take that runner out. This is one of the stationary ones. It's always nice when you come across one of these runners. They're just so easy to take out. And because we haven't set everything off, it's going to be easy for us to get out of here, I think. So be careful of the Shambler there. I wanted to check if there were weapon parts or something here. Usually when you see one of those boxes that's open like that, there's weapon parts in it, but that one didn't have anything for us in it, so heading towards the door. Just crank it open. Oh. Wait. Be nice, Shambler, be nice. I think I may have moved too fast and he heard it. But I was lucky there and he sort of screamed in the wrong direction, so he didn't get to detect us. Very good. They will hear you mess with this door, so mash quickly. Only takes a couple of presses, so that one's quite quick. I'm pretty sure, even if you take out everything in that room, that scene still happens, where you hear the enemies. Okay, so we should be home free for the moment.
What happened here? I'm gonna say some kind of train crash.
No, you're not wrong.
Look.
Okay. Right. Let's hop up here. And I think in the train car somewhere is another collectible in one of these train cars. I think there's a couple around here actually. When you come through here and you see the turned over drinks machine over there, you can crawl under. I think you've got to jump on top of that to like climb out of this area.
Thank you.
You got a med kit right there if you want it. There's a bullet and there's a trading card right here. This is a real easy one to miss. You need to crawl underneath the train to get to that one. Okay. So, 60 brains, 60 brawn, affiliation, the new dogs. When Dr. Ruckman pulled an anonymous teenage girl off the streets of Cairo, he got more than he bargained for. Originally intending to use her for his human genetic enhancement project, things went awry when the imp introduced cat DNA into the mix. Now gifted with agility, vision, and predatory instincts of a cat, the girl took on the name of an Egyptian cat goddess, Bastet. Clever and mercurial, I can't read. She acts as one of Uckman's enforcers. I was too slow there. That was terrible reading. I'm ashamed. That was bad. Stumbling over my words. Alright, let's head out. And there is one more collectible. I think it's another note to that guy,
Dina?
Jules.
Yeah, come in.
Right here. Let's pick that up. Jules. Flip it over. Hi Jules, I'm still holding out hope that you're coming. It's unbelievable the amount of infected down here. I'm starting to admire Zachary. He's a solid fighter in close quarters and he can hear anything creeping around in the dark. I swear he's like a bat. Also he prays for his ailing father every night. And he joins me in prayer for the ones I love and miss, especially you. The phrase Zachary keeps saying, may she guide you, is what jumps to my mind every time I wonder what's up with you. Maybe there is something greater, someone greater watching over us. I'm starting to sound like a religious nut, aren't I? So may she guide you, Jules. Travel fast, travel safe. Ah. Okie doke. Right, got more stuff there. Some more pickups. I think that's it for collectibles around here. But we're going to get into a fight soon. Okay, I think this is almost
Getting close for light.
the area where
Hey, let me get you up there. Yeah.
we get attacked and have to run through the train station. That might be in a little bit. I'm not sure if that's like here somewhere or in a little bit. I'm unsure.
What you got? Come on. Okay. That's Ellie. We're almost out. Lead on.
Oh. Whoa. Mash, mash, mash. Yeah, so you need to be ready in this area to
Ellie, your mask.
defend against certain runners.
You can share mine. No! Don't take it off! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no!
Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune. I'm not coughing, do you see? Fuck. Dina. Shit. Can you run?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's fucking go! Go!
Yeah, so watch out to your left heel. You're going to need to smack this one off Dina and then bail up the stairs. You'll be stuck behind Dina, so you can't move too quick. But just be ready to defend her. She'll do the same for you at certain points like this one. Pop, pop, pop.
This way!
Bail.
Fuck! Go right!
There's no way to do this section stealth. You're just going to get attacked. Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh, managed to swing around those guys. You might have to take one out at that point. Mash, mash, mash. And we're good.
Dina!
Let's get going.
What do you say we rest in that theater?
That sounds so fucking good.
I also wanted to mention that if you've thought some of the stealth sections that we've had to do so far have been difficult or, you know, seemed like I've
I got you.
done really well to get through them, some of the ones that we've got coming up are really difficult. Like, stupidly hard. Although the one in the school was particularly difficult. That was a difficult one. All of the sections, so many of the sections took so long to get through with stealth. Like trying to figure out exactly what it is I had to do.
You want to tell me what's going on with you? What's going on with me? Ellie, I just saw you breathe spores. I told you. I'm immune. Okay. You're immune? Come on.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
The chemical burn.
Tommy and Joel are the only ones who know. Knew. Now you know. I can't get you infected if that's what you're worried about. I can't make you immune either. Can you say something?
Ellie. I think I'm pregnant.
What?
Don't worry, it's not yours.
What are we... What are we supposed to do now?
Nothing. I just need to rest for a second.
Are you fucking kidding? How long have you known?
I was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you? I'm gonna make sure this place is secured. You just rest.
Right. Cutscene complete, so there's a bunch of collectibles in the theatre for us to grab. First one is over here in the corner. It's the Cassandra flyer.
People die in this play.
Pinnacle Theatre presents an American tragedy, Cassandra. Let's grab that up. And then smash this. There's a trading card on the bottom shelf right there. Let's grab that and have a read. Is that Mortem? Let's hope I can read this one. Jesus. Might have to pull out the thesaurus. Brain 60, brawn 40, affiliation none. 16-year-old Mort Marquez lay in a coma for 10 days after a horrible car accident, remembering nothing, save for visions of a cloaked skeleton giving him a scythe. Upon waking, he learns of his ability to make any living thing he touches wither and die when he inadvertently kills the family cat. But the Society of Champions and Spark seek him out, the former hoping to keep him away from the general public, the latter to use him for a bioweapon research. Mortem is on a path to find answers. Why was he cursed with these morbid powers? Neutral. Okay. Right. So, we need to head upstairs now. We do need to get into the actual theatre area, but we need to get the keys first. Pregnant.
How could you keep something like that?
So this magazine that I've just ran past, we'll grab that in a second, but that might not be there for you. I know I've mentioned that in the previous parts, that the locations of those can be a bit different, especially if you've got the bonus DLC thing. But we'll come to that in a minute. Beyond. Brains 80, brawn 40, affiliation none. After a near-death experience that left her in a coma for 2 weeks, this seasoned detective found that she could cross from our world to the spirit world, allowing her to communicate with the dead. Now known as Beyond, she splits her time between solving murder investigations and serving as a spiritual medium for grieving families seeking closure. However, her forays into the spirit world are clearly hastening her demise. She looks considerably older than her 35 years. How much longer does she have? Hero. Okay. So, yeah, like I mentioned, these magazines can be in different places. They can spawn in different areas depending on whether you've got the DLC or not. So this one is the one for, I think, like, gun attributes. If it's not there for you, don't worry, we will pick it up, you will get all of the magazines, but like I said, the spawns can be slightly different depending on whether you've got the DLC. So if you are following this for collectibles, don't panic if that one isn't there for you. You will find them. So right here, we have a note. September 4th, me, Perez, Green and Adams made it to the listening post 2 days ago, and so far so good. WLF hasn't come looking here yet. The city's lost to the WLF. We escaped headquarters out of sheer luck and good timing. Torres, Ward and the others are probably dead, camping here. Grateful to be alive for now. September 6th, can't sleep, burning up with a fever, no medicine. Looked everywhere. We don't have anything except the uniforms on our backs. No contact from... Let's check the other side. Anyone on the radio either. How many of us made it out? September 7th. Still feverish. Don't have any big cuts, so probably not an infection. The others are waiting until nightfall. They're making a run to the hospital to get medicine for me and supplies for wherever we're going next. They're good guys. September 10th. Shouldn't be taking this long. Uh-oh.
Sounds old. Still, better be careful.
Okay, so on the opposite side here... I think there's another note somewhere from this guy. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Open up. Go and check the tent. I'm not sure if I maybe missed it here, but go and have a look in the tent before you move forward. There might be another collectible in there. I'm not 100% sure, but have a little look. I don't think there is. Something's telling me I should have checked the tent there, but I might be wrong. Okay. So, after opening that window and hopping through, we're gonna open this up. Mess with the generator. Oh, back down then. September 13th, they're not coming back. Either got ambushed or they ditched me. Not by fault, I got sick. At least the fever's gone, but now I'm fucking starving. Could probably raid the buildings nearby for food and see if I can raise someone on the radio. September 15th, constant rain means at least I won't die of thirst. Unfortunately, it keeps making the electricity conk out all the time. Makes it kind of hard to use the radio. Not like anyone's answering anyway. The WLF can't have hit all the federal listening posts. No way. Need to keep trying. September 16th. Dreamt they were laughing as I slowly bled out from a gut shot. Woke up an hour ago. Still shaking. Need a cigarette. You think there'd be a pack or two stashed somewhere in a fucking theatre, but apparently not this one. September 19th. Power went out again. Going to head up to the roof to see if I can get it back on. Oh, so this was the second note. And interact with the radio after looting this room. And you'll find a set of keys. There we go.
What's this?
Keys.
Alright.
Sorted. Alright, so that'll let us into the main area. That we need to get to, which is through here.
Alright. Wow. Joel, you'd love watching a movie in this place.
And on the stage up here, you can find another collectible on these boxes right here. Sick Habit with brick shithouses, Pinnacle Theatre, 14913, 25 at the door, all proceeds to benefit Seattle Children's Center. And then there's a Sick Habit set list, settle for less, who can say, once more onto the breach, hideout, running towards my problems, possession, the light of two minds, encore, Armstrong and Hotley, QED. Oh, that says Holly. Is it Holly? I don't know. Okay, moving on.
Spooky. No way.
Guitar. So I think here you've got to play the song that Joel taught you, maybe? I don't think this is copyrighted. The DMCA isn't going to fist me for this one, so... Or at least I hope not, anyway.
It's starting to sound like something.
Ugh, I suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all.
Man.
All right, come on.
Is this it?
Yeah?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna
Right.
start guessing.
You want to spoil your surprise now.
I don't know. Is it a dinosaur?
Stop trying to guess. I ain't telling you.
All right. Is it an elephant? Is it...
More walking, less talking.
More walking, less talking.
Mind your step.
I got it.
Oops.
Hey.
What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drown?
You're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man. See what happens.
This way.
Joel. No.
Remember now, don't just flail about. You
Push
gotta.
the water with your whole arm. Blah, blah, blah.
Glad to know I'm getting through. Ellie, come here. Take a look at this. See it? See it? Just through there. Look.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah?
Looks like...
Looks like you're getting wet, mate. Ha 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 ha.
How's that feel?
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's not nice getting pushed in, is it?
Well, actually, we need to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back. You're angry and upset.
I am very angry and upset. Now, come on.
Quick cannibal.
You're gonna need to dive under here. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, I got this.
Down we go. So there's not really a huge amount that we have to do here, but I do take my time and explore everything and look at everything just to include as much as I possibly can in this playthrough. So I think there's 3 collectibles.
Is it My 6th grade history teacher wanting to apologize for being a massive dick?
I beg your pardon?
My friend and I would argue whenever he called the Fireflies terrorists. We got a lot of detention.
You know, you really stop letting people rile you up.
It's hard when they're dicks.
Point still stands. Right, got another dive over here.
Where are you taking me?
Down we go. Right.
Is it a new pair of sneakers?
How many of those do you have?
Not enough.
There.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm done guessing.
Well, good.
But, like, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Which one?
Just yes.
How about laser discs? I heard that's a thing.
Laser discs. Let's keep moving. Lots of dialogue in this area.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
Yeah, it is.
Joel!
Surprise.
And his face right there.
Oh, it's a motherfucking dinosaur!
Journal entry. Make sure you don't miss this.
Of the tyrant lizards. That's a big boy.
That's a big boy. Okay. So, Joel said he's taking me on a camping trip next week for my birthday. He found something he said I'll love. He's acting very proud of himself, smug old fogey. Kat said next to me at the movie night, our elbows kept touching. I think she was doing it on purpose. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not. Dina made me a crown for my birthday. She went back to that camp and got all this paper. It's pretty great. Farm in rotation blows. I don't get why people ask for this assignment. Note to self, talk to Maria about how early I can sign up for patrol training. Dina said I found this cool Dina and I found this cool old campground today. She said kids used to go there in the summers for fun. We found all these art supplies. She cut colour paper and made some crowns for us while it rained outside. It was a good day. So these are sort of things that you won't have seen like later in the game and stuff. One really cool thing you can do here is climb the dinosaur. I didn't know this until this playthrough. I just decided to try it. And you can just walk up the dinosaur and jump off it if you want to. Joel kind of shits himself.
What are you doing? Ellie, be careful.
I'm climbing a dinosaur!
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
Let's go! Woo! It's kind of shallow, to be fair. You're lucky you didn't break a leg there early.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, wasn't it awesome?
It's awesome that you didn't break anything.
That's what I was thinking.
That was awesome.
Okay, let's head in.
What's this?
It's a book?
It's a dinosaur book.
Okay.
All right.
Right. So, there's a few things
Oh, man.
you can look at about the place here.
You want to try it on?
I do not.
Your loss.
We have a hat. So, there's lots of stuff in the museum that you can interact with and talk about. I wanted to include it all. Doesn't really count as collectibles. There are a couple of collectibles in the museum, but all of this stuff you can just look at.
Is a velociraptor.
Actually, it's a Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they called them in this movie I saw.
So if you go behind the desk here, you can have a little optional scene where Ellie sits at the desk. All this stuff with Joel pulls on your heartstrings, man.
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. One of the dinosaurs is here. Joel, it's for you.
Very funny.
That was pretty funny. Did you get it? It's because you're old.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, moving on. You can read all of this stuff if you want to. If you want to have a read, feel free to pause it. You can't interact with any of that. More stuff to look at here.
Compsognathus. Whew. That's a big name for the guys.
They'd swarm you.
Did you see that in a movie too?
Actually, yeah. But a different one. See, there's a sequel. Wasn't as good.
I'm sure we all know what franchise they're talking about. Feel free to have a read of this if you want to. Just talks about the exhibit. You can look at all of these dinosaurs, and also I think there's an achievement tied to putting the hat on all of the dinosaurs.
Oh, look.
That is a hat on a dinosaur.
It's called a hatasaur.
It's called a hatasaur, Joel.
Triceratops means three-horned face.
You would not want to be on the business end of that horn.
True. You would not. It's a big old horn. Alright. You have me a hat. Let's put the hat on this one too.
Done.
We'll put them on all of them, why not?
Is this going to be a thing?
Yes.
Be a thing.
It's going to be a thing, Joel. Deal with it.
Whoa, this one's brain was the size of a walnut.
No way. Looks like you two have something in common.
Oh, good one.
Let's get the hat back. I think once you've put the hat on all the dinosaurs, you can put it on Joel.
Hey, Joel,
Oh no, alright.
don't you dare take it off. My birthday, my rules.
You gotta deal with it, Joel. There is another hat you can get. But if we head this way, there's a collectible right here, first of all. It's a trading card. I don't think you have any other trading cards when you look at this one. The Nighthawk.
What you got there?
These superhero cards. Seems like they were popular.
I think Sarah was into those for a while. Where's the
Brains
creature thing?
80, Brawn 80, Affiliation Society of Champions. When a freshly minted Air Force recruit found himself caught in a skirmish between Spark Aerobots and the Society of Champions, his quick thinking ended up saving the day. With his arms and legs wounded in the battle, Dr. Stem created a set of energy wings for his arms and energy... Hey, what? Energy blades. No, whatever. For his... I need to scroll down here. Shoes, allowing him to cover both land and sky at absurd speeds. Together with his loyal greyhound, Ezio, the small-town kid known as the Nighthawk, scours the world for evildoers, always ready to dive back into action. Hero. I'm definitely giving myself more time to read these now, which is good. I don't have to speed read as much anymore. So if you head into the bathroom here, you can mess around in the mirror. Nothing too exciting, but you can basically make Ellie pull faces and stuff. And move her head around. Good times. Okay, so you have got more signs to look at, but let's go grab the other hat first, and then we'll come back and finish up looking at all of these guys. There is a ton of stuff to look at in the museum, and I wanted to include it all. Now we both have hats.
Whatever floats your boat.
This does. Floats it all day. The Dimetrodon was an apex predator.
It's an apex predator.
The most badass predator.
Pretty short for that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
Yes. Let's grab that hat. Have a look at this guy. I don't think we can put the hat on this one.
Gallimimus's name means chicken mimic. Who names these?
Scientists.
Well, they're dumb.
They're dumb. Let's have a look at this one.
Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day. Whew, imagine the poops.
There's one scene where actually one of the guys said, "That's a big man of shit."
What is this movie, and when can we see it?
Tell you what, when we get back to Jackson, movie night.
Movie night. We put the hat on this guy. And retrieve the hat. Alright. So over on the left, before going up the stairs, there's some more stuff to look at.
Whoa, this one looks like a bird.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe the birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I happen to know a thing or two.
From a movie.
Keep going.
All of the things. Joel knows all of the things. He is the beard of knowledge.
This one's skull is.
Kinda looks like Tommy.
I'm telling him you said that.
Please don't. Right light. Boom. Tommy.
There's a diddy one.
Velociraptor. Joel, this is the one you were talking about, the Velociraptor?
So small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
Maybe it was just a baby velociraptor. Alright. So that's everything over here. Let's head upstairs. We've still got more stuff to look at.
Did you go
That's
to
a
the
good
museum?
chunk of it done.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah loved them. I swear that girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
Looks like a giraffe.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I see the appeal.
Told you.
Okay. Some more text there if you want to have a pause and a read. I'm going through the turnstiles here. Let's keep on moving.
Did you know this was here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up. Oh. Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Hey. Alright. Yeah, Pluto's not a planet anymore, is it?
Hey, Joel, guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. They lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
Did they become super fly?
What? No.
Well, gotta find out this stuff somehow.
Whoa.
Tell me another fun fact.
Astronauts say the moon smells like gunpowder.
That is a fun fact. Well, wait, how would they...
Oh, well, they would take the moon samples back inside and smell them later, I guess. Okay, what's next?
You tell me.
More of this stuff.
Quiz me.
I don't know. Who was the first person in space?
Oh, it's easy. Yuri Gagarin.
Gagarin?
Gagarin? I don't know how you say it. I've only read it, so... Anyway, he flew to space on April 12th, 1961.
Color me impressed.
Mm.
How many books have you read about this?
All of the books.
Isn't that incredible?
Why don't you tell me what you like about it?
I don't know. People in your time, they had it easy.
I guess relatively speaking, sure.
I mean, they didn't need to go to space, but they did it anyway. It's ballsy.
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 I get it. Now I get it.
Hey, did you know that the heat shields of space shuttles are made of sand?
I did not. Thought it was some kind of thick rubber.
Nope. Sand. You're welcome.
You're welcome,
Want
apparently.
one?
Shoot.
Astronauts drink their own pee. It's filtered, but, you know.
Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's a less fun fact.
Right. That's all the models looked at. Some stuff over there. We got a journal entry we can get right here at this bench. Let's have a little read of that. One day is all it says. We've already looked at all of this, right? Yeah. Okay. So there is another couple of collectibles, but that's in the other building that we go into shortly.
Fuck yeah.
There's a steering wheel.
Rovers don't use steering wheels. They use joysticks.
Huh. Hang on. Here's the real one.
But considering they left the real ones on the moon, I would say no.
Yeah. I don't think we can interact with this stuff here, but we can look at it. And then over here, you can look at these spacesuits. I think a couple of them you can interact with at the end. Or it might just be the helmets. And you can choose which helmet you want.
So cool.
How does it smell in there?
Like space. And dust.
It's up to you which one you pick, but we'll try them all on. And there we go. I think that's everything interacted with. We just need to interact with this guy now.
Whoa.
After you. Watch your head.
What the heck?
Okay.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
Man. Could you imagine just...
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find. Take it. Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
30 seconds and counting. That's not reported. Feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're welcome, kiddo. What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
Cool. Not sure if this counts as a collectible, but it's one of those things you just get given anyway. Actually, I don't know if you maybe don't interact with the spaceship if you don't get it. That might be a thing. I think Ellie puts it on her backpack. Okay, away we go. One more little section of this area to do. We have to go to the other building.
Here.
Push! There we go. Good times.
There's more museum stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
Let's go.
You plan on getting yourself over there?
Ah!
Never give anyone else this much grief.
Get down here.
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
I want a big splash. We've got more exploring to do.
Geronimo!
Nice. Hey, who's being there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you. Come on, we can't chicken out now.
Alright.
Alright.
Up we go.
There.
Okay, bad news. There's shit blocking the door.
Oh no, not shit.
See if you can find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs
you be safe.
around.
Okay.
Ooh, stay strong, buddy.
He's getting a bit swamped. So over here, there's a trading card underneath this bench. Saura. Real name, Zi Ying, Brains 80, Brawn 80, Affiliation Spark. Noted paleontologist and geneticist Zi Ying worked in secret with the scientists at Spark, attempting to splice human and dinosaur genes together. Using herself as the test subject, she succeeded beyond her wildest expectations. Now when she feels trapped or endangered, her body transformed into a hybrid dinosaur. The spiked tail of the Stegosaurus, the armor of the Ankylosaurus, and the speed of the Velociraptor. A formidable opponent by any measure, the Society of Champions has one reliable strategy: make her feel calm and safe until danger is afoot. Neutral villain. Okay. Nice. So I think there's one more collectible to get in this area, and it's like just a note that you can find. Again, trying my best to look at everything so you guys can see it all. I wanted to make this like a really complete series that showed a lot of stuff for the game. I think that's everything in here, but we'll quickly run around just to make sure. Yeah, I think that's all of it. So we got to go this way. Owls. It is dark in here. Different birds. Some text on the wall there. The 4 soldiers at the gate. The last one cried. Savage.
Shit.
The woman we tortured choked on her own blood. Oof. The strugglers who snuck into camp, they just wanted food. Pickups. Not sure why you get pickups here. It's not really anything you have to fight. There's some stuff you can get. The people in the van. We locked them in and doused it with gas. Oof. There's one more bit of text over here. What does it say? the kid who ran into the blast. I couldn't stop him. Pick up there on the left. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why you want any of this. I'm not sure if maybe you get it when you go back to Ellie, but I don't think you do. So the note is on this corpse right here. This is the last collectible in this area. We wanted to end suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying it'll be worth it. Now we've disbanded with nothing to show for our sins. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories from before the outbreak, before all of the cruelty and savagery. Those memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become. Oof. Alright.
Stupid fake animals.
Stupid fake animals. Oof. Alright. So, I think this video is about to end in a minute, so I'll try and shut up if there's any more dialogue. I don't think there is, it just shows this firefly painting right here. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. This was part 5. Hopefully it's helping some of you out. Let me know
I'm in here.
in the comment section what you think if you can. We'll start up with the next one very soon. The piggy.
Some animal.
And yeah, this is the end of Seattle Day 1 as Ellie.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark.
So we'll move on to Day 2 very soon. Again, have a great day, and until next time, take it easy.